Hello all, Jeff here with a new video, back on Forza Motorsport 7 because we've got the new cosmetic hopper for the next 2 weeks, which is Formula 70's, aka 1970's Formula 1 cars. There are 4 cars in this division. The mission today, win a race in all 4 cars. So let's start off and see how we go. So, the first race, VIR Grand West. So one of those really long, twisty ones. And as you can see, first race I'm using the McLaren of James Hunt with the big airbox up top. Anyways, there's a fair bit going on here. A lot of lag all over the joint. As we go into turn 1, of course people are going to go wide into the grass. Anyway, this blue McLaren in front of me, he's a bit slow, so I've got nowhere else to go there. He's got a couple wheels on the grass, the Lotus goes by. Anyway, 7th place, started 13 to 13, so yeah, not too bad. And we've got a Sebastian Vettel livery on a 1976 Ferrari. So, old mate Vettel, how's he going? Well, he's just going to whack it into the grass, hit a sign, see you later mate, give the ride to Leclerc. Anyway, there's another Ferrari that's gone, and we go this really quick twisty section. I don't know what this guy's going to do, so I'll just back off just in case things happen. There you go, there's somebody else off, so I'm already into 4th place here, believe it or not. And the Lotus, well, he's just taking that corner way too slowly because he just gifted me 3rd place as we go into Oak Tree Corner. Anyway, so, you know, there's a fair gap between myself and the top 2 guys. But I'm pulling away from the rest of the field and people are just quitting left, right, centre, and I don't blame them. Anyway, Grand West Circuit means we're going to use turn 1 of VIR South. So here we go. How are we going to go here? You know, keeping it straight, that's the main thing. I get a little bit slidey, but that's expected with skinny front tyres and very fat rear ones. Anyway, here we go. So we're going into this really twisty section. Very technical, especially with these kind of cars, and here's a section that, you know, I always tend to get lost at, so I just decided to take it really slow here. All of a sudden, there's a Ferrari, no, that's a Lotus, sorry, there's a Lotus, he's in the tyre wall, so that means I'm in 2nd place as we skip to lap 2. So the leader, he's got a fair bit of a gap, but I think he's hit a sign in the middle of the track. Yep, sign, another Ferrari, he's off. And that's given me the lead. And to be honest, that's all she wrote, because I pulled away from everyone. So yeah, this car, it's basically bone stock except race brakes and the airbox. That's all I've done to this car. I'll try and roll it, but guess what? That is an absolute deplorable attempt. So let's not do that again, shall we? Anyway, next race, I've gone into Niki Lauda's Ferrari. Again, the only modifications I've done, race brakes and the cool looking airbox. Anyway, starting in the middle of the pack, the Red Bull Ferrari, he's had a bit of a problem there. Anyway, we go into turn 1, all sorts is going on here. The Ferrari, he just veered straight into my path. He collects me as a result, and I get a tap back from the Vettel Ferrari. So here we go. There's someone else, I think that was a McLaren, he's had an issue. So, you know, there's a fair bit happened here already. This is being a flat 12, it's easily going to destroy a Lotus in a straight line. Anyway, lap 1, I'm in 4th position, believe it or not, after all that. So, you know, everyone's just, you know, a bit hard trying to figure out how things work here. Anyway, there's a couple of guys in the wall, a Ferrari, a Lotus. Well, they're not having the best runs, are they? Anyway, I'm in 3rd place, believe it or not. So we got 2 Ferraris in front. Oh, that Ferrari, I don't know what happened to him. It was just a lag twitch there. Anyway, so we got a normal livery Ferrari in front. Then I don't know if that's a wood livery Ferrari or a Cougar livery Ferrari. It's very interesting to have that kind of livery on this kind of car. But anyway, we've got 3 Ferraris up front. Quite clear that the Ferrari is the best car in this division, but it doesn't mean you can win. You can win only in the Ferrari. They are very evenly matched, but for some reason everyone uses the Ferrari. Anyway, we go into the last turn of lap 1. This Cougar Ferrari, he's collected the other Ferrari, and he's just smashed into the tyre wall. And I nearly got myself into all that as well. Anyway, I get past the non-airboxed Ferrari, and yeah, and that was pretty much all she wrote from that point of view. However, on the last lap, I encountered lapped traffic, and these guys, they've probably never driven these cars in the game at all. There's one in the wall, there's a couple in the wall, and this Ferrari just veers straight into my path. The poor old Holden VH05, he just veered straight into me, but I had no choice but to T-bone him. Oh, sorry about that, poor bloke. Anyway, there's a win for the McLaren, a win for the Ferrari, and now we're in the Lotus 77. Mugello full, starting 11th of 12, and that guy ghosted. He still gets punted somehow. Anyway, so although this is not a flat 12, the straight line speed of this thing is ridiculous. As we go on the turn 1, everybody is gonna go off at turn 1, and my Lotus teammate doesn't see me coming, and it's still happening here. Everyone's collecting each other. The Red Bull Ferrari's off, and this Ferrari, he's in the sand all on his own. He's just cost himself a possible victory, and yeah, nothing else happened, believe it or not. So the Lotus is going to get a win just by staying out of trouble. That's all you have to do sometimes, just stay out of trouble and you will reap the rewards. Now the next race, there were only 8 stars, so I wasn't going to show this race because, you know, 8 stars and got an easy lead. However, we've got this back marker GA1AXY on YT. So I get by him. However, we start lap 9. We go into turn 1. All of a sudden, bang! I've been smashed into the wall. Galaxy on YT. I actually checked that name on YouTube. He plays Fortnite. I rest my case. And he has just cost me the win. Maybe you should stick to that stupid dance called the floss. Anyway, so we'll try again the Brabham. This time Suzuka West alternate. Got a few more starters. And this Red Bull Ferrari, poor bloke, he ungoes just as I get to him. And I've smashed into him. Oh, I mean, how do you smash into ghosted cars? I've got no idea. But I felt sorry for the guy. Anyway, we carry on into turn 2. I'm in 4th position here. However, the Ferrari just gone for the massive dive bomb, and it hasn't worked out for him. And yeah, it's all happening here. And yeah, the theme is there are Ferraris at the front. Anyway, that Ferrari and the other Brabham, they've gone into the sand, lag all over the joint, nearly pushed me into the wall. Anyway, so I'm in 2nd place now, and in front is a Budweiser livery Ferrari. Yep, very interesting choice. Nice work. Anyway, we go into the motorbike chicane. You have to remember that being the alternate circuit. I get a little slidey, but you know, still keeping it on the track. That's the main thing. So here we go. So, I'm guessing that guy's got stock brakes on his Ferrari because I was braking a lot better than he has. Yep, so like the McLaren and the Ferrari, the Lotus I just raced and this Brabham, only thing I've done is put race brakes on them to make the PI slightly higher for homologation. Anyway, lap 2, we go into 138. And yes, this Brabham does have a 6-speed gearbox. And this Brabham is the only car in the Formula 70's division not to be from 76, it's from 77. And as a matter of fact, in real life F1, this car didn't win a Grand Prix. The McLaren, the Ferrari, and the Lotus did. But the Brabham would end up winning a Grand Prix the next year in 78 when Niki Lauda drove the fan car. I would have loved to have had that car in this game, but anyway, this is the predecessor to the fan car. Anyway, we go into the hairpin, lap 2, I'm right behind the Budweiser Ferrari. I'd get a good launch. He's got a couple wheels on the grass. Anyway, we go into the chicane and something weird happens. Just look as he turns left into the chicane. So he goes into the curb and he just veers right straight away. Maybe that was lag / me punting into him on his screen but not on mine. sometimes that happens, but apart from that, not much else happened, so it was going to be a win for the Brabham as well. So, yeah, and that were the only 5 races I've done so far in this Formula 70's hopper today. So, you know, some people just don't know how to drive these things. So, yeah, at least people are going to get 2 weeks practice. But there you have it. There's all 4 of the cars in the Formula 70's division, the 1970's Formula 1 division. There's the McLaren and the Brabham. Now the Ferrari, I feel, is the best car because most people using it. You see Ferraris mostly at the front of the pack, and there's the Lotus as well. But yeah, there you have it. So if you like the video, smash the thumbs up button. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and if you want to see more, subscribe and tap the notification icon. Anyway, this is Jeff here, and happy racing. Cheers.